Can we start out with what your life was before prison and what led you to prison? Because I think that's important just for people to understand how far you've come with all this as well. Uh, I don't need to hear your entire life story, but what were you involved with before you got arrested?
Yeah, so um I was a wild child. I started partying young, like by 13 I was already smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, drinking. So I was already down the wrong path, which kind of led me to be kicked out by both of my parents when I was 16. So I was kind of like a homeless teenager, I guess, living on my friends' couches, no rules, nothing. And I got involved with this guy, and I knew, like, I always maintain I knew exactly what was going on. I knew what I was getting myself into as far as like the drug dealing. I knew what he was involved with. I just didn't care. And so I got involved with him, and we were dating for a while. He was very, very abusive. We had the cops called on our apartment. I mean, probably at least 10 times just from our neighbors calling the police, for us fighting. But I guess that probably got them to start looking into our apartment a little bit more and what was going on there. Which, mind you, we got this apartment like right after I turned 18. And this was like 5 months in, 5, 6 months in. We didn't even make it through an entire lease of this apartment. So I think that they started watching us, and someone came in and wore a wire on us twice, made a buy, and they ended up raiding us. They actually waited till we left our house and they pulled us over. And as soon as they pulled us over, they already had our warrants for our phones, for our car, and for the apartment because they knew he had a sawed off shotgun in there. So they didn't want to raid our apartment with us in it, I guess. So they literally waited for us to pull out of our apartment complex and then pulled us over in undercover vehicles.
How much weight was he moving? And were you directly involved or were you just
I
the
wasn't
girlfriend?
directly involved. I was definitely the knowing girlfriend. I never handled any of the money, the dealings. I never talked with the people buying or the people who were giving it to him. Weight wise, we weren't like pushing kilos, but I would say we would usually pick up, mostly we had cocaine, but we did dabble in meth and Molly as well. But he would usually pick up about 5 ounces at a time. When we got caught,